Well, this week we have been thrown into many challenges, as you could see, and today we had to roll up our sleeves as we had to do a little pumpkin carving, and we are going to crown a winner very shortly. Here's a look at us all crafting our pumpkins, trying to win this competition, and we are going to show you what we have come up with in just a few short minutes. We also have Carly Smelko here from Upper Canada Village, who will be judging this competition for us here today. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, how do you feel that you have to judge? Is there anything specific you're looking for? Too late for us. But
Well, I do appreciate a classic Halloween
okay.
pumpkin. I also appreciate a good theme.
Oh, okay.
We're all about creating
Yeah.
themes outside the box, thinking outside of the Halloween bubble.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of going to look for creativity in that
okay,
sense.
so I may have a chance.
No, that gives me the little hope that I have.
You also have
I
to
have
hope,
the
both of
smallest
you.
hope, the smallest
Okay,
hope.
so we are going to unveil our pumpkins first. So I went with creativity. I like to take something original and change it into something that you wouldn't expect. So I did a poppin' popcorn pumpkin. As you can see, it's supposed to resemble a popcorn bag. I did want to do a little carving, so I did open, like you can open the top very carefully. You can open the top, put the candle in still. Some popcorn may be popping up as a result, but I have the little opening here so that the candle light can pop through. And then, of course, yes, it's popping with some popcorn.
Oh, Melissa, that is awesome.
I love it.
Thank you.
Really nice.
So good.
Very nice. So
Rosie?
my pumpkin, disco pumpkin, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Just made some holes and then have a party inside. If the lights were off, you'd see it flashing. There's a whole party going on. If the pumpkin was a little bit smaller, I would have strung it up and had it twirling because the holes are all around and the lights are all around. And then you know what? You open it up there, bring it in there, Merce, and there's a whole party going on
yeah.
inside. Come on now. There's a whole party
Love
going
a
on
party.
inside. There
Just
you
need
go.
a little music going.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's mine.
All right, for me, I stayed very much in the safe lane, in my lane where I was nice and comfortable.
Okay.
Both from a craftsmanship as well as what I'd want, because I love Halloween, I love the spooky. So I just went traditional
Classic.
jack-o'-lantern.
Nice.
Wow.
Just in
job.
there. The tools that I had, I'll say they were okay. They were a little flimsy, but I think it added to the aesthetic.
looks
I'm very
great.
proud of my
You killed it.
jack-o'-lantern.
No, Will, you killed it. That
It
is
looks great.
really
I
good.
think
This
you all
should
killed
be
it.
in Charlie Brown. You know this should be right there in Charlie Brown's house. This is awesome.
I just stayed in my nice safe lane.
Very, very nice.
All
Melissa.
right, you have the hard challenge.
All right, I think everybody did an awesome job. I love that they're all so different. I love the classic Jack. I love the disco. I'm also, whenever I carve my pumpkins, and you'll see in my,
you did it.
I also
Yeah.
do a whole wrap of the pumpkin because it creates a cool effect. If you're against the wall, it
Sure.
projects some light. So I love that. But my favorite,
Next level.
due to the theme, and popcorn happens to be my favorite food,
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna go with the winner is the popcorn.
Thank you.
Nice job, Melissa.
You know what? I was sweating a little bit because usually I'm the creative person here, and you
Sure.
guys pulled it
No,
off. Like
but
you guys came out today.
Yeah, but you
did
killed
well.
it.
Thank
No,
you.
very nice.
And I love the use of paint and even
Yeah.
like is that real? Can I eat
It
that?
is real popcorn.
So it doubles as a snack.
It does. And my kids were eating the snack. Okay, Carla, you're going to stick around now that
Yes.
we've completed the pumpkin challenge
There
and the
you go.
competition. You are going to show us how to go from boring to brilliant with our pumpkin carving, which I love. So show me, what's the first step you would do if you had a pumpkin like this?
So the first thing I would do is decide what I'm designing
Okay.
and what I'm going to be carving, so then I can choose the pumpkin that best suits that design. So generally, if you're going to be using a template that you're working from with paper and putting it on the pumpkin,
Oh,
you want something
smart.
that has a more flat surface because it's a little bit
Right.
easier for you. Now, I've chosen to do one of the templates that we have for free on our website at uppercanadavillage.com. So this is a free template anyone can download. So this kind of works with some different tones. So we have the orange parts of the design is where we sand down the pumpkin.
Okay.
So it's not cut all the way through. So it creates a really nice glow.
And how do you do that?
So
Sanding down the pumpkin.
with a real pumpkin,
Yeah.
I would recommend basically
Chisels?
scoring the
Okay.
skin with an X-Acto knife. So you're gonna kind of do this, and then you're gonna pop it out
So you have some good tools for this.
By going, yes, so getting some good chisels from your local craft store will allow you to kind of pop the skin off. Sorry, I'm making a mess
Right,
here.
nope.
And then once you're down to this
can kinda
level,
scrape
you can
it.
kind of get, it's called a ribbon tool, and you can actually just like scrape it down to the depth you want. And of course, the more deep you go into the
cool.
pumpkin, the brighter it will be. So I
Right.
just, in this design, this is supposed to look like a moon, so
Yeah.
it's also cool, like if it has a little texture.
A little glow.
And then we have the parts of the pumpkin where we didn't carve, which will be the darkest part.
Yeah.
And then as you can see in the eyes and around the face, we did what we call knockout, so we cut all the way through the pumpkin.
Wow.
And I would recommend a serrated blade for that, just
Okay.
because it's easier to cut through the thick pumpkin walls.
Amazing. And really quickly, tell
Yes.
us about Upper Canada Village Pumpkin Inferno right now,
Yes.
because it is magical this time of the year.
Well, thank you. So Pumpkinferno is, like you said, a magical experience. It takes
Yeah.
place in the beautiful historic backdrop of Upper Canada Village, which is an 1860s village. So you get beautiful, beautiful scenery in addition to our thousands of carved
Like
pumpkins.
thousands
made
of
up into
pumpkins.
huge displays. We could get displays, 25 feet tall,
Wow.
made up of up to like 700 pumpkins.
And you do find cool things like different themes, like
yes.
the popcorn there.
Yes, so
Okay.
we love themes.
I
Love
love
themes.
it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and ultimately, thank you for choosing me as your winner. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.